Now to a story by Christopher Rufo, who does fantastic work in exposing the worst of academia. He reports Harvard University's Centre for Middle Eastern Studies is co-sponsoring an event featuring Sami al-Aarian. This is a man, Douglas, who has pled guilty in the past to providing assistance to a US designated terror organisation that specialises in suicide bombings. What is Harvard thinking co-sponsoring an event like this?
It's so crazy. I mean, al-Aarian is somebody who's been on the radar of a lot of us for a very long time. Why any student in America should need to get suicide bombing instruction or terrorism encouragement from such a figure, I just don't know. And it's utter lunacy of Harvard at this stage. I mean, it's involved, perhaps as the most prominent university in America to be involved in a struggle with the Trump administration over precisely these sorts of issues. It's just madness for Harvard to host something that's provocative. But you go back to that root question you and I have talked about before, Rita, which is like, what do these institutions think they're for? Like, what does Harvard University actually think it's for? What do these universities think the purpose of a university education is? Is it that a student should get heavily into debt and have their studies subsidized by the American taxpayer to learn how to do terrorism and to learn justifications for terrorism and reasons for terrorism from terrorists? Or is it to actually learn something practical and develop practical, usable skills that are going to further not only the career of the student in question, but advance the interests and the capabilities and the innovation of the country that's educating them? Like, what is the point here? And it seems to me, as it has to a lot of Americans in recent years, that places like Harvard have just completely lost the plot of what they are actually there to do. And nothing can exemplify that more than something as preposterous as this. They will, of course, at Harvard cry free speech. But you just have to say, free speech is absolutely vital. I spent much of my life defending it. And it is a core bedrock principle. But even without there being any illegality, you have to say, what do you want to use the speech for? And you just can watch. It's not a criminal matter. It's not a civic matter. It's just a matter of watching. And if an institution says, we don't want you to crack down on our free speech, Mr. Trump, etc., you go, okay, and what are you using speech for? Oh, you're using it to bring terrorists onto campus to educate the next generation. That is an odd thing to do with such a fundamental right, to put it at its lightest.